Hello and welcome. My name is Jeremy White and we're here at Bill Sadowski Park. So I am the Interpretive Programs Leader for Bill Sadowski Park. I am a part of the EcoAdventures department, part of Parks and Recreation and Open Spaces in Miami-Dade County. Today I'm going to show you guys different types of reptiles, how to identify reptiles, and proper care and handling of these reptiles, so when you do encounter them, or if you do decide to have one of these as a pet, you know how to keep yourself safe and keep them healthy. Well, I feel like it's important for people to understand these animals because these are things that we come across every single day and they make up our ecosystem. Reptiles are often misunderstood. For example, snakes. People see snakes and they feel like the first thing they must do, almost natural, is to be afraid of them. But you have to understand that snakes actually serve a utility to our environment and our well-being. So here we have our western hognose. These guys are found in areas such as Arizona, Texas, and they call themselves the hognose because if you look at the tip of her nose, you see that little snout, how it's kind of going up like a little pig. So that's where they get the name hognose. And that actually serves a utility because they use that as a little shovel. They're often found in little sandy areas. So inside of her enclosure, she has some very soft substrate where she can just burrow under. And that nose is used to find some of her favorite foods, which is toads. So in the wild, these guys, their diet is primarily toads. And they have rear fangs that they can use, so when toads inflate, they can puncture them and deflate them, allowing them to eat it. So this is our blue-tongued skink. He's native to Australia. And the reason why they call him the blue-tongued skink is quite literally, if you look at his tongue, it is literally blue. And the reason why it is blue is because it's used as a defense mechanism. So typically when you go into the wild, if you see bright colors, such as his tongue, you see blue, you probably think poisonous. If you take example like poison dart frogs, they have really bright yellow, really bright orange. And in fact, that's why they're named. But with this guy, his tongue is blue, but he actually isn't poisonous at all. So he's just a big faker, but he does it naturally and just sticks out his tongue as a way to deter predators. So a predator sees him, predator would be like, whoa, that's some bright colors, so I might want to stay away from that. So here we have our redfoot tortoise. And you see, I'm just gonna give him a little gentle touch on his shell. Something that you guys should know is that tortoises actually can feel everything on their shell. When they're younger, and you still can kind of see it, there's an indentation right down the middle of the shell. That's actually the indentation of a spine. So, because the spine is there, they can feel everything on their shell. So you always want to be real gentle whenever handling these guys because the spine is there, that's where your nerves are, so the sensation of touch is there at that moment. And he's still pretty shy, he's rather young. These guys are from Central and South America. These guys are called red-footed tortoises, if you can see right on his little feet and his legs. He has these red markings and as well on his head. I feel that it's important for people to understand these reptiles is because I feel preserving and conservation of our nature is important to us. They have history, they have impacts, and then it all flows together. So I feel like having that understanding, you can build a respect for it. And a lot of these reptiles and other animals in general are dying out. And I feel like once you have the education for it, then now we have the power to address it and preserve them.